And good Sunday evening. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Rumble, as well as Twitch and YouTube. And we are starting our broadcast here this Sunday evening, playing some Lord of the Rings online. We haven't been online with Lord of the Rings in a little bit, so okay, audio's good. I'm happy with the audio. I did enough audio checks beforehand. We're doing this differently. If it sounds differently, I'm using the headset here, using the headset mic, and here's our character Zappo, and we're going to be going. I started a timeline, didn't go too deep into it. It's Minas Titus. Yeah, Minas Titus. We're still at Minas Titus. We were there before the last time we were here. And I'm Rich Roberts, by the way, at Fireman Rich over there on X, as well as at Fireman Rich on a lot of other platforms. But on those other platforms that I post, just Google at Fireman Rich, and you'll see what where I'm at on other platforms. But for the main postings that I do here on these interwebs, it's on X at Fireman Rich, and so this is our character Zappo. We're going to go ahead and get into the game right here, because farting around with the intro. I think the intro, let's see, what do we have? Yeah, we're already 9 minutes in, and I try to cut it down, but want to say hello and welcome the 4 viewers on Rumble. We don't have anybody on YouTube as of yet, and we have 1 person on Twitch. Thank you for being here. And what do I got for... let's see, what is this? Let me just check my messages real quick here, folks, on my tablet here. And here we are, Minas Tirith at the gate. One of the gates. We're going to be touring around. We were on, the last time I broadcast, we did the wedding of Argon. He's under a different name, I can't remember what it was, and the elf bride-to-be there. Let me get rid of these, we don't need these. So we are doing, and let's see, let's go ahead and shorten this up and bring that right there. And let's see. Go to log, and this is let's see, where are we? We're on a quest line. No, not Drums of War. Is it War of the Mince? No, not that one. Here we go. Chapter 4, book 4, chapter 4, the 7 gates. So we already visited 1 gate. But that's, let me bring up the map. We've already visited one gate down here, and this is the 2nd gate we're on. I did that a little offline starting it. But this is Minas Tirith. This is before the wedding, so we're backtracking a little bit. I'll bring up my tablet here. Hang on for... No, I don't want that. Let's see, gotta go this way. And, oh, okay, those are earlier DMs. I don't need those. Let me clear them out. And we did, I hope everybody's having a great weekend, a good Sunday here. We've had a good Sunday, as far as playing some Battlefield 6 earlier for a little bit. I think we got in 4 or 5 battles. And I'll be broadcasting some of that later on this week. But we're going to get back into the gaming here on Lord of the Rings Online. I've been playing this game for over 18 years now. And it is a fun game. I do like it. It's relaxing. And let's see, I got to bring up my YouTube on the tablet here. Let's see. What's the YouTube? There we go. So here we are, Minas Tirith. And we're going to talk to these gate guards, I guess, to tell us a little bit about the... and you can see it's sort of nighttime. We're in a wartime zone right now. There's a war going on. This is before the happy times of the wedding, so like I said, we went back a little bit in time. And that's what's what's neat about this this game. You can do that. And so I have not played this portion of Lord of the Rings, so it's going to be something new to me. I think it's more of an while we're in Minas Tirith, just tell us about the gate, so we're going to be running around to the different levels. So let's see, we want that. I got to bring up my YouTube here on my tablet, so if you can bear with me for a minute. And but I do hope everybody's having a great Sunday. It looks like the New York Giants 26-6 with 4 minutes left. Okay, go Giants. Jets lost, and the Buffalo Bills lost earlier this week on Monday, but they're on a bye week this week. So the Giants are looking pretty good if they win this game. That's 2 weeks in a row. Okay, how come this isn't coming up here? Okay, there it goes. Okay, all right. Now we're clicking. Now we're clicking, folks. There we go. Okay, there's the game. So let's go ahead and see what this gentleman has to say, and we'll let's see if I can hear it on the tablet. Let's see if we can hear it on the tablet. All right. Now we're clicking. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got it. Let's go ahead and get back to the game and play some Lord of the Rings online for the next couple hours, maybe. Maybe go 3. We'll see how we feel. So we're 15 minutes in. Okay, let's see what this is.
Beyond this gate lies the third circle.
The third circle.
Tier.
Okay. I will teach you the greater password of the Silver Gate. The password is Aryan. We better write that down. Password is Aryan. So we, because they might give it. They might ask it. And we might have to give that ANARARION. Okay, that's the password for the gates. You will find it easy to remember, for he was the son of Elden D, who ordered the construction of the city. And at that time, that must have been a real long time ago. At that time, it was called Minas Anor, the Tower of the Sun, though it has since been renamed Minas Tirith. It's TH, okay. Because the map showed... Oh, it is an H. Okay, there is an H in it. Okay. The Tower of the Guard. Beyond this gate lies the third circle of the city, the Craftsman tier. This tier of the city houses shops and smitheries, as well as clothers, market, and fellow hall. Builders and merchants will find much to attend, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're going to continue. And you can see on the map our next circle. Okay. What do we have to do next? The fourth circle. Okay, so this is the third circle. So let's continue then. So the trick on this map is to see, okay, this is the ramp coming up. So this is a circle. So the next, to go up to the next one, we have to go to the south, down to this area. And, you know, there's shops, so we need to stop. Oh, there's a stable. It hasn't been activated yet, so let's activate that.
Gondor needs your aid.
And we are providing that aid, my lady. So we'll go ahead and see where we're at here, and we'll go ahead and this is the right direction we need to go. And you look at this construction of this. Look at this. This is marvelous. The artwork on this. So we're not going to use the horse on the upper levels. We're just going to go ahead and wander through, and you can see everybody's... It's a little bit different. Minas Tirith, as far as everybody's in their war garb, it looks like. It's the big tunnel underneath the... I don't know what they call that thing way up on the top here, the ramp area. That's up on the top tier. Clother's Market. This is the market they were talking about. And let's stop here at a shop.
Gondor needs your aid.
Yes, we know that. We need to be repaired. We'll go ahead and get some repaired while we can. And sell a few things. We gotta look for the stuff we need to sell to clear up our bags. Okay, there's something. This Hammer of Fate. Do we need to get rid of that? Where is that? That's 60. Yeah, that's a lower level. Okay, there's that. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. So we're selling items at the store here. Alright, there's a... I think that's it. And we'll go ahead and eat this. Oh, what is this? Huh. Oh, we need to sell that. Okay, so let's bring our guy back in.
How may I help you, friend?
We need to sell one more item. Okay, let's go back to sell. Go down. I thought that was a piece of meat. It looks like a piece of meat. But these are all, our character's apple is above this area that we're at right now. But I still want to run through the thing. So what's this? Tombs of Experience. Monster kill. I don't know what that did to us, but we'll see what happens. I think it... Okay, there it is. It gives us 200 plus experience on the crest, so we'll get some extra points. That'll be cool. Okay, we could continue on to the circle here. Check our map. We're coming... Yeah, we're coming close to the... It's right... It'll be right on our right-hand side up ahead here. So we're climbing up the circles of Mount Tyrith. Minus Tither. Minas Tither. There's the ramp right there. Yep, that's our ramp right there. So look on the map and we're right on the yellow. So we're going up to the next level. I don't see any circle, any ring on the map, so let's see what happens when we get up here. No stairs, just some long... Oh, there is a... How comes that's not showing on the map? Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Prince Imrahil carried Faramir through this gate. Will he live? He must.
Ritter says you are trustworthy. There are some for whom that would not be enough, Zappo, but it is not my place to deny you. I will teach you the greater password of the Lord's Gate. The password... Okay, that's Lord's Gate. Lord's Gate. Lord's Gate. House of Stewarts. Okay, House of Stewarts. That was the second. What level is this? House of Stewarts. There has been no king for nearly 1,000 years, and Gondor is now ruled by the line of Stewarts. Yep. This is before the wedding now. Mere minutes ago, I allowed the Prince of Dol Amroth passage through the gate, and it seems to me that he bore the body of Farmamir, the son of Stuart Dentherer. I could not tell if there was life in him, but I fear for the line of the Stuarts if he should die or has so already. It is a whisper that Borwin has already fallen. Ender shakes his head with a frown. Forgive me for gossip tongue. Beyond the gate is the fourth circle. Okay, this is the fourth circle, so that was the third circle. Stewards. S-T-E-R-E-R-W-A-R-D. I'm just writing these down just in case because they might be asking us because they're highlighted. So we just continue on, I guess. Talk to Dorinar at the gate of the stairs in the fifth circle. So we're heading up to the fifth circle. Okay, we'll continue. And we have another stable ahead of us, so we're going to highlight that. So when we're all done, we can just go ahead and use these stables to go level to level.
How may I help you, friend?
Yes. Oh, we're just checking in. There we go. So let's see where we got to go for the next stairs. Is anything this way? This might be right here. This could be right here, I think. So we're going to make a left and go down this way. Again, want to say thank you to the 4 people on Rumble. We got 1 person on Twitch and 1 person on YouTube. So we've got a total of 6 people. That's great. We discovered the Artist Fellow Hall. That's where that is right there. Big statues. So it should be up here on our right again. Just think of all the stone that's in here. The Blue Theater, okay. Our rampart should be over this way. Let's see. No, it's not. So that's not it there, so... I think it's back here, so... Oh, there's the ring right there. Okay, we got a ring there, so we went the wrong way. Alright, so we'll just boogie on back. Gives you a view of the... different camera angles there. There's the stable we just passed. This tunnel underneath the ramp that's at the top level reminds me of the Holland Tunnel down in New York City. Instead of cars, you walk through it. Alright, we should be up here on our left. Now you can see this, we're a higher tier because here's a character here that has a ring, but it's shadowed out. So if we were to look at this,
Dark skies, dark
Yeah.
tidings.
yes, and you can see to catch a thief, and this is for level 100. We're at level 141, so we're like 40 levels above. But we're still going to do this. This is a main timeline quest. Okay, what happened here? Oh, we got to go around. So to go around, we go back here. And the road continues off to this side. Got to go up these stairs. I believe. Yeah. And there's out yonder. Nice sunset. I believe this is where... Yep, there's a ramp. Now how do I... Okay, we we came a different route there. Okay, so up to the 5th level. Okay. Oh, there's the ring. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we get another password. Gates of stairs.
The 5th circle is the Sage's Tier, and it is a place of learning.
Okay. I see that myth. Now, when they talk about myth render, that's Gandalf. Has vouchsafed for you, Sapo, but is not enough for me to teach you the greater password of gate 5. We're in gate 5, okay? Gate 5. 5. I will teach you the lesser password as I have been instructed to do so for friends of the wizard that are not known to me. The password is poetry. Okay. Poetry. Okay. Understand that the lesser password changes frequently, so conclude your business here with haste. The 5th circle of the city is known as the Sage Tier, and it is a place of learning. Scholars study and the stars from the Ori and Tower, and natural philosophers make learning arguments within the quiet courtyards. Several archives can be found in the 5th circle. Okay, so it's an educating. So we got the password. So let's go to the continue. Let's just check. We got to go up to the 6th circle now. So we'll look at our map and see where we got to go. We can't go that way, so we go this way. It looks like this is the 6th circle right here. We gotta go up this ramp right here, so let's go ahead and go in. We'll make a left-hand turn, I believe. Yep. Go back through the tunnel. Back and forth through the... Some would think this is boring. This isn't boring. This is actually quite relaxing as far as just wandering around in Middle Earth at Minas Tirith. Almost like a city, the White City with a lisp. There you go, the upper stores. Should be up here on our right. Scholars looking at their book, people debating or discussing things with each other. I think this looks like it's the ramp. Yeah, this looks like it right here. Okay. Yep, here it goes. We're heading up another level, folks. And we're way up high, folks, if you can see. Okay, this is the 6th circle.
The Dome of the Sun is in the 6th circle. The Council of Gondor meets there.
Okay, this is the Gate of Stones to the 6th... Gate of Stones to the 6th circle of the city, and it is my duty to tell you that Mirrodin's word of your worthiness earns you the lesser password only. Conduct your business with speed and depart. The password is vigilance. Okay. I got a feeling there's going to be a test on these passwords. That's why I'm writing them down. So, you never know. The 6th circle is known to folks of the city as the master tier, but few of them ever climb to this gate. The houses of healing can be found on this tier, along with the cold hall, where the dead are brought to be washed, clothed, and prepared for intern in the tombs. In the case of the common folk, the whatever that is within the Hill of Guard. Okay. The Dome of the Sun can also be found on this level. That is where, like you said, the Council of Gondor meets and decide matters of state. And errand riders bring the resolutions throughout the city to other reaches of Gondor. They have had much to discuss lately, and I urge you not to bother them. Okay. So I guess it's off to the 7th circle. And let's see, there should be a horse over here, a stable that we gotta activate. Let's see, where is it? Is it back this way? No. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's already activated.
Gondor needs your aid.
Okay. House of Healing. Okay. So which way do we have to go again? I think we got to go this way. Yes. Because there's the... It's just on the other side of the tunnel. There, we go underneath the ramp here. Well, let's check just to make sure now. Okay, we'll head out that way. Hallways are a little narrower. Oh, wait a minute. Here it goes. I think this is... Okay, I guess the gates to the Citadel. I guess this is the ramp. Okay, this is the ramp. The ramp indicates the next level, so that was quick. Oh, there's the ring. Let's see what this guy has to say now. Let me see something here, folks. Hang on for a minute. Okay, just doing a sound check here. We got a good sound, okay.
It is the steward's command that you learn only the lesser password for this gate.
Why? Why is the steward telling we need a lesser? Merider's pledge is of value, Zappo. But I must follow the commands of the steward. It is his wish that friends of the wizard learn the lesser password for the citadel. The password is justice. Okay. Like I said, I think there's going to be they're going to pick one of these. The seventh circle of the city is called the Citadel, but is also known as the Steward's Tier. Some of the common folk refer to it as the King's Tier, but that seems distasteful to me. There has been no king in Gondor for many hundreds of years, and the wise ruler of the stewards has served us well, if you ask me. And some people were saying this weekend that we have a king in the United States, and which I think is false. We vote for a president. I think they had some sort of rally as far as that goes, so good for them. The Tower of Ecthelion stands proudly atop the city, a sign of Gondor's might. Steward Dethro rules within the halls of kings, but you will only see within at his direct invitation. The path atop the city pier is patrolled by guards of the citadel and kept clear of obstacles. If you wish to walk the ship's prow and beyond the view, do so in safety while that's still possible. Okay, so we got the password. Talk to Miritrith at the court of the fountain in the 7th circle. Okay, so we got to find Gandalf. I don't know if there's a stable here. Okay, we got to go off to our left. It's probably over there. He is. Ooh, look at that stairway. There's Gandalf, Mirdirth. Let's go ahead and give him a bow, out of respect.
You were denied the greater passwords for some of the levels. What rubbish.
What rubbish, Zappo. Dethor seeks to demonstrate his authority. He should be prepared for war with his enemies instead of hindering his allies. It does not matter, for now you have free passage through the city. Minas Tirith is strong, and it was built in 7 levels, with strategic purpose. Did you notice how the gates alternated side first on the south and then on the north and then on the south again? Such a design causes the ascent road to pass through the nerds in the pier at the regular intervals, and carving so many arch tunnels is the stone cannot have been easy. It was done at Anorian's command, so the city could be easily fortified, and an opposing force would have a long road to march before reaching the heights of the city. The walls of the city have never been breached. No enemy has broken the gates. Dethro knows this. He believes that Minas Tirith cannot fall, and that knowledge gives him strength, but it is also a weakness. He refuses the help I might give him and help you could provide. Okay, so this is finishing this section. Let's see, what are we gonna... I don't think we can use these because they're a lower level, so they're all 32, 32, 32, so we're just going to take an item to sell.
We must not rely on the strength of the walls. The people must be strong.
Okay, we must ensure that the people are strong as well. It will not be long before the enemy arrays before the walls, and it does in the movie. And that moment, the city's defenders will need courage and with deep foundations. So blah, 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 blah. So I spoke to Lord Eshin Vals a short time ago, and it seems that his sons left the city without his permission and indeed against his direct command. I understand you met Dorlin and did we? We might have during the ill-advised adventure. Find them within one of the taverns in the lower circle on the city and prepare. Perhaps something can be soothe their fathers. Okay. So we got to talk to 1, 2, 3 people here. Okay, so we're on book 4, chapter 4. So we got one down here on Soldier's Tier. It looks like there's 2. Is it 3 people we got to talk to? Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 2 of them right close to us now. So let's go over here and here. That looks like down the lower level. So let's go to this one over here. That's over yonder, I guess. So let's go ahead and head over and check the first person. Thank you, Gandalf. Yeah, there's the circle. Or the ring. There's the first ring.
Ah, it is good to see a familiar face in this city of strangers.
Now, who is this guy? Let me see something here. Who is this guy? Oh, this is Pippin.
Ah, it is good to see a familiar face in this city of strangers.
Alright. Hello. Well, hello, Zappo. Gandalf hinted that I might be seeing you shortly, but I wasn't sure. I believe him. It is good to see a familiar face in the grand city of stranger. I have met a few friends already, but the city is not built to Hobbit scale as it is. I find it quite overwhelming. On the off chance that you really would be turning up, I arranged with one of the taverns for a picnic lunch, and I expect it is nicely ready. There should be enough good food and drink. You can't turn down good food and drink for 2 of us, and we can share stories and catch up on our adventures. I say our adventures, but really mine has not been very eventful since last we met. I hope it stays that way, and I am not ashamed to admit it. It doesn't seem likely, though, does it? No, I don't think so. The proprietor of the Thirsty Seer in the 5th circle of the city should have the picnic basket set out by now. If you go down there, pick it up and carry it out to the edge of the pier. We can have a lovely lunch at the watch point. Oh, is that? Oh, we got to go down and then come back. Oh, we're running all over the place here. I will meet you out there for sure. Okay, so we'll accept that. And now... So that's where the I guess that green spot is where the where we pick up the picnic basket. So let's go to this one over here. So how do we get to that one? We got to go downstairs now. No, gotta go over this way. Yeah, Gandalf is over here. Yeah, there's Gandalf, so it's opposite of Gandalf. There's the doorway. Okay. I think he's at the bottom here, the second person we have to talk to. He's on the other side of this tunnel. Hopefully. Yeah, I think he is. Okay. The map of Minas Tirith, it can be confusing. Oh, there he is. And who's this person? Orthnor.
Welcome to the Dome of the Sun, where meets the Council of Gondor.
Word of your deeds is moving through the city like wildfire. It sounds as if you had many adventures, and I say many good folk, saved many good folk from the sword and axes of evil. May you continue to do so on our behalf, worthy guardian. You have just missed a meeting of the council, but if you go within, you may be able to lend some aid to Eredor, chief scribe of the council. The meeting has been continuous of late, and the number of raised voices I have heard from my position here has only increased in recent days. It seems no two voices can agree on a single course of action, for each member of the council has his own interests to look after. Can they not see that we must be united if we are to survive the coming storm? I am just a door ward. It's not my place to speak. There are some in the city who speak against the council, but you will not find me speaking. Okay, so we accept that. And let's see, do we gotta go in there? I guess we should go in there just to check it out then. This is the Dome of the Sun. A model of the White City in the center of the room. Oh, it is? Let's check it out. Oh, wow. Check that out. That's cool. Look at that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's somebody over there by the table we needed to speak to. Who's this gentleman? This is the chief scribe.
Yes? I wonder if you might do me a favor.
Oh, you must be Zappo, the guardian of whom Mirdrith speaks. Now, Mirdrith, again, that's Gandalf. He has a different name now. Speaks so highly. I am sorry to tell you that you have just missed a meeting of the council. See the state in which they have left this place. I wonder if you might do me a favor. I need to finish organizing these papers. Perhaps you might gather up the rest of the notes scattered about the chamber. The members of the council are masters of various duties, but they trust that I will note down all the matters of discussion and will not stay behind to ensure I have recorded everything. I do my own duty as best I may, but I must ensure nothing slips. Okay, I guess we gotta go walking around. Okay, there's some documents there. We'll collect those. How many do we gotta collect? Let's see. Oh, 8. So let's go around and collect 8. That's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. This is speckly stuff. The speckly stuff, I call that all speckly stuff right there. There's 3. 3 of 8. Alright guys, we need some documents here. Let's see, there's 4. And there's another one over there. There's 5. Here's 6. There's 7. And there's 8.
I am nearly ready. Let me copy these down. It will not be long.
And thank you very much. Let me copy down any of the important matters from these papers, and then I will have another request of you. Okay. What's the other request? Wait for a door to finish writing resolution. So we're waiting. And we're waiting. First person perspective here. And we're waiting. Oh, there we go.
I need someone to bring these resolutions throughout the city.
Oh, jeez, we're playing postman. There we go. I have finished writing out the councils of Gondor's most recent resolution. Now I need someone to bring these throughout the city so the city leaders can take appropriate action. Normally I would send an errand runner, but if you'd like to meet some members of council, perhaps you would like them. Okay, we need, very good. Here's a stack of resolutions that will require immediate action. They are labeled with the correct recipient. Do your, see, okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Zappa. Okay, we still got to go to the bar there, get that picnic basket there that Pippin wanted. Okay, let's see. All right, let's go ahead and boogie on out of here. See you later, dude. All right, we'll check the map to see what additional things we have to do. We still have one more person. Okay. Let's just make sure there's nobody in here. No, he won't pay us any money. He's still writing some more stuff. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Let's see. Okay, let's see where we gotta go. Let's go to... This is an upper level stable, I take it. I don't see anybody in here. Got a feeling we're gonna be playing hide and seek. Okay. Let's go down to the lower level here. I guess there's a circle right here, so we'll check that out. We got like two different things going here at once, so... Oh, there's somebody right up ahead. Okay. So who's this guy?
As you know, I am the warden of the Houses of Healing.
Perhaps you should become an errand writer for the city. I suppose it would be difficult for you to leave the adventure life behind, but promptly deliver a message is something to be prized, and you seem quite skilled. Well, not yet. As you know, I am warden of the House of Healing, and council meeting just concluded. I request an increase in supplies and goods and the use of my healers spare cloths, water, blah blah blah. The council agreed with the principle of my request, but not to its wholes. I have been granted an increase, but small one. It is better than increase. Oh, we got to do some more stuff here? We're just piling this on. We'll take the blankets and clothes. Okay, continue. Let's see how much stuff we have here. Deliver the resolute. Okay, we got that. Pick up the picnic basket. Okay, so... Okay, let's see what else we gotta go. Okay, there's one down here, so... But there's one up there. So we're gonna go... I think... we can go... House of Healing. Let's check out the House of Healing. Oh, this looks like a big place. We'll come back another time. I heard people coughing. We don't need to get sick. Okay, let's see. Okay, looks like this is the ramp going down, so that's what we need to do. What's this? Very good. On your way. Yep. Oh, if we want to come back up. Okay. No, that's not it. Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, this is the way down. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is a lot of fun, huh? Okay, looks like the picnic basket's over this way somewhere, so we'll look for that. Oh no, it might be on the lower level. Let's check, let's just double check back here. Pick up the picnic lunch on the Thirsty Seer in the southwest section of the 5th circle. Are we on the 5th circle? Let's count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The south of the 5th circle. So, oh, there's the Thirsty Seer right up ahead. Ah, there it is, right ahead. Okay. What's this? Oh, yeah. Do we have to go in there? Nope, I don't. That's the picnic basket. So what do we got to bring the picnic basket to? Let's see. We've got picnic basket in hand, so let's go ahead and carry the picnic basket to the watch point at the end of the pier at the top of the city. So we got to go back upstairs. So we're not going downstairs at anytime soon. So but before we go, let's just take care of one thing at a time. We're trying to be efficient here, but let's take the picnic basket. We need a break. And then we'll get everything on. We'll start at the top and work our way down again. Okay, we are here now, so we have to go. There's Gandalf over there. I think this is how we go. Yeah, this is where we go for. There we go. This is the pier. Okay, it's called the pier. Okay. We have to go all the way to the end. This is where the wedding was. But we're at a point in time before the wedding. Ah, you set the picnic back lunch to everything looks delicious.
Do not be shy, my friend. Let us dig in.
Ah, look at the delicious spread, Zappo. I see why Gandalf spoke so highly of the Thirsty Seer. It's his favorite tavern on Minas Tirith, apparently, and I can see why. Well, do not be shy, my friend. Let us dig in and we can talk, and we have taken the edge from our appetites. Okay, he's... Ooh, that's a big long ways. Okay, we're gonna eat some food, I guess. the brew is refreshing. Tastes delicious, he says.
Why did we come here? Well, Gandalf thought... Well, you see...
That is a good start, but by no means an end. I will nibble a bit, and we will speak. You asked Pippin how he came to the White City. Well, Gandalf brought me here. I slept much of the way, but Shadowfax is the swiftest of his kind, and he was at a gallop for most of the journey. Why did we leave our friend behind? Well, Gandalf just thought I should see Minas Tirith is all. The others had their own plans, and you know, he's a wizard, yeah. Pippin awkwardly stops speaking and picks at the food in silence. You wonder at the sudden evasiveness and decide to have a little more lunch.
I wasn't entirely honest with you, and I'm sorry for it.
Gandalf did not bring me to Minas Tirith without cause or as a simple sightseeing trip. I know you were not deceived, but it is difficult to speak of, and I am still ashamed that I might have worked some harm. Not on purpose. Gandalf called me a fool once or twice, and he is right to do so, but I would never endanger my friends on purpose. There was an artifact at Isengard. Wormtongue threw it down from the tower, intended to do some harm to either Sauron or Gandalf, and I saved it from rolling away into the pool. Gandalf claimed it soon after, but not soon enough, I found I could not stop thinking about the Dark Globe. I stole it away from the wizard when he slept and looked into its apple. I saw Pippin trails away into silence, shame, and fear written upon his face. Pippin stands up and gazes off into the distance, as we do too.
I saw a tall tower and a black sky and wheeling shapes.
Like bats, but much larger and much frightening. And then I saw him, Zappo. He looked at me, and his voice came not to my ears but to my mind. If that makes any sense. He asked me questions, and when I did not answer, I felt a searing pain. I told him I was a hobbit, and his laughter was cruel. He said I would see him soon, and then Gandalf broke the spell and took away the stone. The artifact was a seeing stone. Okay, we know that part from the movie. This is not the sort of conversation that suits picnics, Apple. Let us clean up the food and we can speak again back at my post. Yeah, we know about that part. Clean up the picnic at the watch. Okay, we gotta clean up the picnic, so gotta pick up the dishes. You've cleaned up the picnic, okay? And talk to Perry at his post in the Citadel, okay? Maybe we'll finish one quest. I'm not sure which one he is. I think it's... I think this is one of the people we have to speak to, so check it out.
Thank you for bringing this resolution to me. I will act upon it at once.
To my relief, the council agrees with my proposal that the guard upon the treasury doors be increased if the city is soon besieged. Okay, we just delivered to him. Let's see, does that... I think that just adds another person. Oh no. Okay, he was one of the people. Okay, so we gotta find Pippin now. He's probably over there. There he is. Hey, Pippin.
There may once have been good reasons for using such stones.
I would like...
No longer.
Oh. I would like to apologize for spoiling the picnic. Nah, that's okay, dude. With such frightening conversation. All's good. The food was delicious and the company was excellent. Of course, I should have not have spoken so much about the see-through stone. You assure Pippin that it did not ruin the picnic. No, the food was good. The drink was good too. And that you see that you are simply glad that he's all right now. Well, I thank you for saying that, my friend. I will give you such artifacts. I will give such artifacts a wide berth from now on. I can assure you that. That's a good idea. There may have been once been good reason to use them, as Gandalf says, but now that there's so much trouble in, well, you know what land I mean. Now that there's so much trouble away to the east, I dare no one say peek into one of those stones ever. I will get back to my duties. Okay, we'll see you later there. Alright, that finishes that one. Okay, let's see. We got one down, I think that's at the bottom there. But we have to go down here to the soldiers. So we'll go down here to... Is there a... Okay, we'll go down to the next level here. I think it's on this side. Oh, here it is, right here. No? Okay, yeah, this is it. Okay. I know where they're at. I got an idea where they're at. So let's see, we gotta go down to the soldiers tier. Now we're at the 5th circle, so where is this guy? Deliver the resolution that's in the south sector of the... No, deliver the resolution to south section of the 5th circle. South section of the 5th circle. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right there. Okay. So, we need to go down a level, I think. No, it's got to be down this way. Oh, is that somebody there? No, that's not somebody. Chambers of the... That's not it. Let's see. It's the dome of the sun, so... Okay, maybe it's on the other side of this tunnel. Okay, if it's not on this side, it's got to be on the opposite side, like Gandalf said. No, that's to go up. We want to go down. Oh, we got to go back over here. Okay. It's on our left now. Okay. Now I got it taken care of. Here we go. Right here. There we go. That gets us down. Okay, we figured it out. Oh, there's a circle up ahead. Not a circle, a ring.
I am the warden of the stores. It is a difficult responsibility.
Okay, another warden there. Which means that all the food and goods brought to the city, into the city, fall within the scope of my duties. I find where they can be stored safely and free of theft and spoilage. I must confess to you, Zappo, if the city is besieged, I will surely become the most hated man in Minas Tirith. The man who rations food is never loved. Okay. The resolution will allow me to conduct... Okay. That sounds good. I think that takes one off our list. Deliver the resolution to in the south side of second circle. Okay, so we got to go down the second circle. So are we near? If we go back this way, we can get a ride. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go this way to go to the stable to take it down to the soldiers tier. Let's see what we got for messages. Okay, here we go. And we're still holding... Oh, we got 5 people on Rumble. Thank you, Rumble. 2 people on YouTube and 1 person on Twitch. So that's a total of what? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people. Thank you very much for... here's a...
These are troublesome times
Okay,
indeed.
so we've got them all. Are we at the... Okay. So let's take this one down to the second circle, which would be right here. We got a ring here and a ring here, so that'll bring us down there. So we're going to go swift travel to the soldier tier. So appreciate 8 folks that are watching right now. We're playing Lord of the Rings. We're traveling around Minas Tirith before the big siege here. Delivering important documents, having a picnic with Pippin and such. And there we go. So we're on that level, and we'll scoot down here. 1 and 2. And here we go. Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. We gotta go this way. And you can see they're getting ready for war. There's all the troops. Practicing their swords, battling. Now, like I said, the last time I broadcast, we had the big wedding, and that actually comes after what we're doing now. This is the battle for the White City. Minas Tirith. See, we should be coming up on a circle here, or a ring. I keep on calling them circles. I don't know why. Okay, it should be up in this area here. Oh, there he is. This is captain of the garrison.
I am the captain of the garrison, and I take my duty most seriously.
Oh, it sounds like you do, sir. At the latest council meeting, I spoke on behalf of my men. The garrison lacks the weapons and armor needed to mount a true defense of the city should our enemies breach the gate. Furthermore, we simply do not have enough men. To that end, I argue that the scouts should be recalled from the Pelennor and Taith Anor and put to work as part of the garrison. Pathandor Andon did not like the suggestion. When you have finished this with this duty, perhaps you can see if his temper is cooled. The council did not agree with me, and okay, here's some papers, blah blah blah. Talk to Parallel on the 6th circle. Okay. And let's see, we got one more down here. So we'll continue down that way. I'm not sure what that ring is for there. But we're getting we're getting a good workout here. Getting to know the joint. Captain's quarters. Big statues. I guess we have to go in here. Finish some deeds, so check them out. Oh, there's a ring. Okay, we'll check it out. Who is this guy? Oh, this is Dorlin.
My brother and I have been teaching the folk here how to bring down a Mumuk.
A Murmok, in order to bring it down. This crafted fellow is not as crafty fellow is not as large as one actually of the actual beast, but it still serves a good practice for letting fly our arrows. If you retrieve the arrows I have already fired and give them to my brother, he will be able to practice. Oh, we gotta pick up your... Why can't you pick up your own arrows? Okay, let's go pick up the arrow.
Have you seen our father around the city anywhere?
Not really. After he says, "Thank you, Zappo," I asked only because we have not yet seen him since we returned, and I am afraid he might be rather cross with us. You see, he commanded us not to leave the city, but we left anyway. You understand, I'm sure there were Murdochs to hunt, and furthermore, we learned how best to bring down the mighty beast. That must be worth something, even to our stern and disapproving father. Find him in the city for us, Seppo. He will be atop the wall somewhere on the second circle, probably with a view of the gate to the city, and perhaps you could plead on our behalf. Okay, we gotta top the wall in the second circle. Okay. So we'll leave you guys and shoot your arrows and continue with this. I think we're on the second circle, right? So he should be right down where we're at. Check the map. Yeah, he should be right around here somewhere. Oh, maybe he's down there. We got somebody at... Well, let's go check that one out. So we got to go all the way down to there. Okay. I'm going to take a picture here for some cover art. Okay, that one is screenshot 2025 10/19 202316.0.jpg. Okay. Definitely getting our steps in here running around this place. Now we're on the first circle, the workers tier. This is quite the pickle. We got another one up here. So let's go ahead. That's interesting. They didn't say anything about coming down on the first tier here. Let's see. Sixth circle, okay. And this one, Durin is somewhere within the city. Asks if you find his father. Okay, so is this his father right here? Oh, we might have to go up on... Okay, let's go up to the second level again. That's why you gotta look at the map closely because it can be distorted to a little degree. So we're continuing the quest of running around Minas Tirith. And... wasn't there another ring down here? Oh, there's one up there. Okay. Oh. And let's go left. See if this is down on the wall. Which I think it might be. Oh, there's some stairs. Okay. He did say on the wall, didn't he? Yeah, there he is. There's their father.
My sons must learn to obey my words, or there will be no sons of mine.
Alright, cool your jets, cool your jets. And he says, I know you, Zappo. You are the man that brought my boys back to the city. You have my thanks for that. I have some words for them when I catch them. I don't mind to tell you, I am the Lord of the Blackroot Val, and within these borders, my command is the law. Outside of them, I am given authority over others by the grant of the council. Okay, yeah. Next objective, collect. Okay, we gotta... what the hell's this? Collect... okay, we gotta collect all this stuff here? Command all these troops and you want me to do it. Okay, so what do we do now with that? Bring the Blackwood equipment to Lord Dorna in the Muir and Keep Tavern. Okay, so we gotta go to another tavern. Alright, this is on this level. Let's see if we can go all the way down. Oh, that's at the... okay, that's down at the end of the soldiers. Okay. We can do that. Let's see, where were those stairs? Weren't there some stairs around here? Oh, right here. Back and forth, back and forth. That's Lord. That's what's so cool about it. You're running errands here and there. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's a nice... wasn't there another circle up here somewhere? Oh, right there. Okay. Gotta remember that circle, or that ring. Oh, hell. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run... we're gonna ride our horse. We're gonna make this a little quicker now.
And furthermore,
You have arrived to find Lord Dorn Midshout, and as my sons, you are responsible for upholding my good blah blah blah. I command. If you do not do as I command, folk will look at your example and say Dorn cannot even control his own sons. What sort of man? Okay, yeah.
can I have a try? I will show you how this is done, I warrant.
Lord Doran shares the sight of the arrows flying towards the makeshift Murok. What did that look like? Oh, okay. The elephant. Okay.
Can I have a try? I will show you how this is done, I warrant.
Suddenly, once again, but with the quill of a different... Hey, hit. That is the way. Why did you not tell me about that, Zappo? This exercise seems to be quite a useful one. Can I have a try? Blah blah blah. Talk to Doran America in the Keep Tavern.
Do you see? There is nothing to worry about after all.
He has never been able to stay mad at Duryofin or me for very long. Yep, thank you once again. Okay, we finished this one. Let's get on our merry way. Okay, completed it. Alright, let's see where we have to go now. The father and son are talking to each other again, so we're out of here. And let's see. We got to go all the way to the horse, the stable, and we have to go up here to the master's tier. So we're going to ride our horse. Make this a little bit quicker, going through the... There's our horse, of course. Oh.
Gondor needs your aid.
Okay, well, we travel the master's tier. I'll be right back. We're still riding. Oh, that's the master's tier. Okay. 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 All right. I got a little drink. Took a little break there while we're riding. And let's see. We wanted to go right over here, so that's right behind us. You guys see the ring? Yep, there it is. Another councilman?
As the Warden of the Green, it is my duty to preserve the townlands.
And its people. I refuse now, as I refuse then, to call back a few scouts and guards that now defend them. They are the folk who will first face the swords and axes of the orcs. I have recovered my temper. The council dismissed his suggestions. They made me feel rather better. I have compiled a report of the situation on the Palmyra fields. Can I trust you to deliver it to the warden of the laws? Many of the farms there have been evacuated, and this report may help their owners receive recipients. Okay, continue. And let's see. Bring Grimm's report to up to the second circle. Of the second circle? What the hell's going on there? That's so. The second circle is the soldier's tier. Oh no, second circle. That's up here. Okay. High stables. Okay, so let's go up there. The Citadel of Minas Tirith. That is it. Very good. No, we don't need to go there. We need to go... Oh, we're on the top. We need to go back down below. The second circle. Oh, let me get situated here. There we go. Oh, there's a ring down there. That's where we gotta go. Okay, so we go back. Do we have to finish that last? We need to go down to the second level here to take care of that circle there, so, or that ring. Oh, which way do we... Oh, no, we're going the right way. I do think we're going to go ahead and Oh, wait a minute. What are we doing? There's a stable right above. And we want to go to the soldiers tier.
Gondor needs your aid.
And we're going to go swift travel. Oh, there we go. Warden of the Law.
What is this?
It is a report concerning the land holdings of folks who had to abandon their homes. I suppose Patrick Thornton is doing the duty to take care of the town's land by preparing the report, blah blah blah. Thor snorts mischievously. He may be dreaming if he thinks there will be anyone left to repay them. The word out of is not good, and the army array against us sounds vast. Well, I promise nothing but bringing this report back to Anduin for filing. If we're to do survive the siege, that must come to the one. Okay. So where do we go now? Bring the grim report to Andor and the Dome of the Sun. Oh, so you gotta go back to the Dome of the Sun. Okay. So that's Dome of the Sun. So we're finally gonna finish this. Alright. Let's head back and head back up the hill. I'm starting to get a little tired, so we're gonna go ahead and see what this ended at the Dome of the Sun here for this broadcast. We're going back and forth, but we know the hall or the various workings of Minas Tirith. Over on the left. Okay, so we got to go all the way back up to the top here, which is the sages. The master tier.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Let's go to the master's tier. I don't think there's going to be a test on the passwords now. Alright, let's get our horse and skedaddle. Dome of the Sun. Here we go.
Thank you very much. Those resolutions will help safeguard the city.
I will take this report from you and make sure it is put in the proper place. Okay, file that paperwork. But I share Thahir's belief that we should first survive the battle before thinking about the aftermath. I am sure I will see you again, friend. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And we have completed the Council of Gondor. And this is where we will end it for right now. In the Dome of the Sun. There's the sun, I guess. And call it a night. So I want to say thank you for, we have 5 people on Rumble still. Thank you, Rumble. Greatly appreciate it. We have 2 people on YouTube still, and 1 person, oh, we have 2 folks. Okay, 2 people on Twitch. So thank you, Twitch. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 folks. So that's pretty good. But we've been on for 2 hours, 2 hours and 9 minutes, going on 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I'm at about my limit right here. I guess my 3 hours. I said 2 hours. I guess I'd stay at it, but we got this timeline done, and I'll see what the next timeline is after this. So let's see. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Talk to Mirdith in the Court of the Fountain. Okay, so when we come back, we'll probably continue book 4, but we're at 2 hours right now, and I am getting a little tired as far as that goes. So it's been a pleasure presenting Lord of the Rings online here with Zappo, the Guardian, that's wandering around carrying reports and messages and having a picnic with Pippin. So greatly appreciate your views, folks. We'll be broadcasting tomorrow morning, the Monday morning coffee, as far as that goes, and tomorrow at about between 6 and 6:15 a.m. and that's another 2-hour broadcast I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We do the audio podcast over on Spotify Tuesdays and Thursdays, but this Tuesday we're doing the Mixcloud. Every other Tuesday we do the Mixcloud broadcast. And I am over on X at Fireman Rich, where I post all the links to these good programs and links to good stuff and other things to where what I'm doing here on these interwebs. And you can also Google at Fireman Rich to see where else I'm at on those other fine social media platforms that I do occasionally post to and whatnot. I do post the live stream here too. Oh, this is Minas Tirith. I like this model up here. I think this is cool. Never really noticed that before. I got a model. That is pretty cool. It says you do not have correspondence, so there's a quest concerning this, so maybe we'll come across that here. But that is a pretty neat, I wonder if I can get a shot of that. Let's see. In the Dome of the Sun. Oh, we already got a picture there, so we're going to end it right there. And again, Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich on X and all other places. Just check Google at Fireman Rich, and you'll see where else I'm at. So I want to say thank you again for the folks on Rumble and the folks on YouTube and the folks on Twitch, as well as the replay viewers. Thank you very much for the replay view out there, and it is being recognized, and I do appreciate right here, folks, right from the heart. All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and exit stage left. You all have a great Sunday evening, and we'll see you in the next live stream of Lord of the Rings Online sometime this week. We'll be planning on doing a couple more of them as far as that goes. So y'all have a good one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Ciao for now.